Well, good morning. Actually, it's almost afternoon, and we are in Morocco, and it has taken us forever to get here. We originally were supposed to put in at an 8, and then we got word about a week ago we were delayed till 10, and then we sat outside the port twiddling our thumbs waiting for 3 military ships to leave. Not quite sure what military they were from or what country, but had to wait for them to clear. And now it's close to noon, and we're supposed to be on a bus to Marrakesh. So we'll see how that all shapes out. And just when I think sometimes that the ship Serenade the Seas is getting a little old, I see a ship like this. And that's old and in poor shape. Hopefully it's not in service anymore. The movie Casablanca is one of my favorite old movies, and so I was thrilled that I was able to get and stand in front of Rick's Cafe in Casablanca. Even though this cafe had nothing to do with the movie, it was still great to be here. Here we are at the main mosque in Casablanca, and it is beautiful. They say it's the third largest mosque in the world.
Hassan II Mosque.
Hassan II Mosque. The only mosque bigger is the one in Mecca and the one in Medina, both in Saudi Arabia. Our guide was being a little optimistic. It's the second largest mosque in Africa, but the 14th largest in the world. We are inside the mosque. We had to take our hats off and shoes off. Look at the size of this. Despite being the 14th largest, it's still very impressive. The minaret is the second tallest minaret, measuring 689 feet. And this mosque was completed in 1993. Walls are out of handcrafted marble, and the roof is retractable. A maximum of 105,000 worshippers can gather together for prayer. 25,000 in the mosque hall and another 80,000 on the mosque's outside grounds. This is the where they go and wash before they come up and pray. It's downstairs. I've been in places where they wash before prayer in Saudi Arabia and in Kuwait, and it's quite a ritual and important to them that they get clean before they pray. This is the downstairs where they wash, and it's interesting. There's a ritual they go through. The hands are washed 3 times, making sure that the water reaches all the fingers up to the wrist. The mouth is washed 3 times, bringing a handful of water to the mouth. The nose 3 times, using the right hand to bring water up to the nose. The face 3 times, from the forehead to the chin and from ear to ear. The arms 3 times up to the elbows, starting with the right arm. The head 1 time, using a wet hand wipe over the head from front to back and front again. The ears at 1 time, using a wet finger to wipe inside and outside the ear. And the feet 3 times up to the ankle, starting with the right. As you can see, there's the 8-sided Islamic star, the Star of Islam. But interesting, there is the Star of David. In many parts of Islam, they consider Jews, Christians to be people of the book. They're considered people of the book because the Jews and Christians are monotheistic believers like they are. You can also see up there on that chandelier that there are 12 points to the star. Our guide says referring to the 12 tribes of Israel. We've stopped at this little place. think we're trying to find little sandwiches because we are so late getting off the ship that we missed the opportunity to have lunch. And so they're going to try and find a place where 28 people can grab a sandwich. That'll be interesting. We didn't find a place where 12 people can have sandwiches, but we did find a place that served some pastries and sweets. And then we kind of cruised around in this marketplace for a little bit, which was fascinating. But then we found a building that turned out to be not as old as I thought it was, but inside was my favorite thing to eat. The date on that is 1343.
Yes, but it is currently the year 1446 today.
So that today is 1446?
Correct. So it's only like 100 and something years
old. Oh, well now I'm not impressed at all.
There, that date is 1343, which is like when that keystone was built. But it's right now 1446. Right, so it's 103 years since.
Well, I was really impressed, but now it's only 100 and some odd years old. But again, a wonderful marketplace. Oh, look at the olives. Oh my gosh. Bob just died and went to heaven with the olives. Oh.
They smell delicious.
And all the spices. Oh my gosh, look at all the olives. Oh. I could just sit down and nibble for days. The smell of this place is out of this world. Oh. Spices, olives, and some pickles. My favorite snack, olives and pickles.
The first harvest,
They brings the first harvest
purple
and
is
then
the
the
second,
red
the
and
black
then
one's the last. The green gives you most.
Next two.
One's good. I'll grab one of these.
I'm scared, bucket.
Okay, here we are.
Another one, guys.
Mm.
What are we doing? Through them there, please.
Hit bucket. Then that was a green one. Here's a black one.
Red one. Red. The red one.
Mm. Oh my.
Yeah.
Those are wonderful. I could just sit here all day long and eat. Casablanca is a fascinating place to be and to walk through. We walked through some more of the markets. And then our guide took us down these little side streets. These are all walking through little neighborhoods. And if I had to envision what Casablanca in Morocco is like, it would be just like what we walked through. Narrow streets with Islamic architecture, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. We ran into these kids playing their soccer ball, and it's fun to see that kids are kids no matter where they are in the world. We are now at the Casablanca Royal Palace. It was built for when the king is visiting Casablanca, and it's not that old. It's probably less than 200 years old, at least the parts that he's shown us so far. I'm not quite sure why we stopped here. He said he has to give us information. But I think we came to see the pigeons. I never really figured out why we stopped there, or at the Royal Palace, because we weren't allowed to go in either. But that concluded our time in Casablanca, and we got in a bus and started out on a 3-hour bus ride to Marrakesh, where it was 106 degrees. And be sure to watch our video on that on our next one. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, Around the World in 274 Days. Thanks for watching.